A tremendous inside-outside superstar tandem. The duo of Joel Embiid and James Harden will look to lead the way as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. Sixers, Raptors, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. Harris and Embiid are manning the post positions. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Now here's Van Vliet. Down low, here's Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Maxey. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Here is Harden after the Raptors pick up 2. Thibault kicks to Harden. Harris passes to Harden. Clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
And Embiid, no good on that one. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Maxey passes to Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line. What's up?
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now, here's Maxey. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Over Maxey. Got a hand on it. Harden scanning the floor. The pass to Maxey. Thibault with the ball. Siakam's there. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Harris.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Maxey. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Embiid wide open. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Van Vliet attacking. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Passes it to Achua. Shoots over Embiid. No good, unable to end this run.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now, here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Siakam inside. Harris is there. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Harden. Thibault on the wing. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
The free throw drops for Trent.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Trent hits them both. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Ken Burge has checked in for the Raptors. Now, here's Thibault. From 7, he gets that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Wasted no time on that one. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
The mid-range doesn't intimidate Harris at all. He's very confident in his jump shot.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. Stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Barnes against Maxey. They get it back. Birch got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got 8 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Maxey against Barnes. Siakam inside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here's Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the drive. Melton gets up a 3. Drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Barnes looking around. And the pass to Birch. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Harris. Pass to Maxey. He kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Harris. Barnes right side. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Melton. To the left wing. Tucker inside. Covered by Siakam. Here's Melton. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Got a piece of it. Here's Birch to the middle. Trent up top. He's guarded by Melton. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby passes to Trent. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Melton. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Good D by Siakam.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Melton. Now Tucker. Back to Melton. Outside, Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Barnes hits them both. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
So he gets them both. Raptors trail by 3. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Porter. Shoots it up. And the Raptors miss again.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Passes to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's Tucker. He has 5. Kicks to Harrell. Pass to Milton. To the wing on the left. Tucker, the pass to Milton. Over Porter. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .102 left in the first. Here's Niang. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Siakam. Can't hit from in close. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. Now the pass to Niang. Here's Milton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Manton, the pass to Boucher. Inside, Porter. It's deflected. Here's Niang. To the paint. Harrell kicks to Milton. Pass to Niang. Over Boucher. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
The 76ers leading by 5. They've got Porter. Siakam is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Knocks it loose. VanVleet looking around. And that one, good. VanVleet's got 5 points so far.
And willing himself to the basket, VanVleet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
The 76ers leading by 3. Passes it to Milton. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Harden against Porter. Harrell kicks to Thibault. Over Siakam. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
The dunk by Achua.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. And Harden with the stuff.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Harden outside, Thibault on the wing. He kicks to Embiid. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Toronto calls timeout.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Poked away and stolen by Thibault. Here's Harris and slam dunk by Harris.
Good opportunity for Harris to get something in the open floor where he can use his athleticism.
And Craig, we know at Washington, Thibault was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
The 76ers leading by 3. Harden outside. Thibault on the wing. Five on the clock. High arcing shot. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And Embiid, no good on that one.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
And the foul on Kemba. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia leading by 5. Hilton the pass to Thibault. Birch grabs the board.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's his third foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Trent against Harden. 2 points. That one goes. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Van Vliet kicks to Birch. Back to Van Vliet. Trent, left side. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers lead. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And the dunk by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Milton the pass to Harden. Back to Milton. Lays it up off the glass. Milton's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
On the wing, Harris. Now here's Embiid, covered by Achua. Embiid kicks to Milton. Here's Harris. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trent outside. Down low, they need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Tucker's checked in. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Van Vliet outside. Barnes finds Anunoby. Barnes down low. Guarded by Harden.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Harris passes to Maxey. 11 feet away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Barnes. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Barnes has got 6.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Maxey, no good. Toronto shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Anunoby. Birch, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Over to the left wing. Tucker inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Off target from outside.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star, and that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And that one misses.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Trent. Now, here's Birch. He's tightly guarded. Shot from the low block. In deep, Trent drops it in. And that's 10 points for Gary Trent Jr. The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey looking it over. The pass to Melton. Back to Maxey. And Boucher sends it back. A nice shot by Tucker.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Banton, guarded by Harris. Banton, the pass to Trent. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Harris kicks to Melton. Here's Tucker. It's good from long range. Tucker's got 10 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Boucher. And the Raptors with some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Cam Birch. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Trent. And the 76ers also making a change. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And so Boucher nails both of them. Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside, Maxey. Shot from 12. That one, no good. Nice D from Porter.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Here's Niang. Melton. That one goes. Count it. Melton's got his second basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's Melton. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for P.J. Tucker. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Philadelphia leading by 5. Up top, Maxey. Guarded by Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
throw good. Maxey. Maxey hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Barnes. Count the basket. Barnes has got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the left side wing. Niang passes to Maxey. Kicks it to Harrell. Pass to Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Step back shot. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barnes outside. Misses from short range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Sixers coach Doc Rivers. Doc, you've got to be pleased with the play of Joel Embiid so far.
He's playing great. He's attacking early. He's making the right decisions. But overall, as a team, nothing's quick. Everything's slow, and maybe it's their pressure, but we have to do something about it.
We'll see if that adjustment gets made, Doc. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the wing pairing, it's Harden and Thibault. Harris and Embiid are manning the post positions. And it's Maxey in at the 5. Boucher with the steal. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Embiid. Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Trent's checked in for Chris Boucher. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Harden against Trent. And the basket by Harden.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now, here's Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. 4 on the shot clock. Drains the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Thibault, the pass to Harris. The high post shot. They get the rebound. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
That one is off.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 10. Trent outside. There's the pass to Achua. Back to Trent. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Harden. Thibault on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. Thibault up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Thibault can't get it to go.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Van Vliet. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. And one of the best undrafted players in league history.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Now here's Embiid. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. And Embiid, no good on that one.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now, here's Trent. 10 points for him. And a wide open look for Siakam. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's 11 points for Siakam. Here's Maxey. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Thibault on the wing. Birch grabs the board. Birch has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 20.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Trent. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And here are the 76ers now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Ripped away. Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the breakaway layup. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Toronto. So it's Philadelphia now. Now Maxey. 6 points for him. Here's Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 22 points.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
And the Raptors call time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. Out to the wing. Birch the pass to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. To the middle. Here's Thibault. That shot off. Good D by Anunoby.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers. Free throw good, Van Vliet. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 1-point game. Harden kicks to Milton. Now here's Thibault. He's guarded by Anunoby. Milton with it. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Good D by Siakam.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent gets the bucket. 14 points for Gary Trent Jr.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot goes in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Van Vliet up top, defended by Milton.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Tucker the pass to Thibault. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Don't you forget, Harden's won the assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Now here's Van Vliet. 16 points for him. Birch the pass to Trent. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Here's Birch. Tries again. Good D by Embiid. 76ers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Harden gets the bucket.
Great shooting reflexes from Harden. Able to put his shot up right off that pass.
It's Trent on the wing. Harden with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Harden the pass to Milton. Takes the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Birch. Anunoby in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anunoby's got his third basket of the night. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Kem Birch. And it's Barnes in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the 76ers, Harrell, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. George Niang comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Shake Milton. Now here's Embiid. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Driving in, Melton finds Embiid, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Embiid's got 24 points. And Van Vliet, here we go. Trent with the wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now, here's Melton. Harden outside. A floater. Out left of the wing. Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Embiid kicks to Niang, passes it to Harden. Van Vliet against Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The feed to Embiid. Anunoby sends it back. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Over to the wing. Niang passes to Melton. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Here's Niang, covered by Barnes. And he gets it to go. Niang's got his second basket of the night. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. To the inside. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Harden. And here is Harrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Harden kicks to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Porter comes in for Gary Trent. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 1. Just 3 to shoot. 14 feet away. Here's Harrell. And Barnes sends it back. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Achua. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Embiid.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Barnes kicks to Porter. Boucher against Harrell. Back to Porter. Van Vliet outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Harris, good. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Siakam is out there with Chris Boucher. And then there's Precious Achua. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first free throw is good. Maxey hits them both. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Inside. Embiid with the steal. Maxey against Siakam. Outside, Maxey. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Pass to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 28.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Knocked loose. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Passes to Melton. Harris outside. Here's Melton. And that one drops.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Barnes outside. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Up top, Maxey. Boucher defending. Here's Van Vliet. Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Thibault for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Melton. There's the lob for Harris. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Barnes.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The pass to Melton. Back to Maxey. He kicks it to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 10. And Barnes sends it back. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Maxey. Siakam pulls it in.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Van Vliet finds Achua. Over Harris. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Some changes for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Chris Boucher. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the 76ers call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game is going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team's.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Toronto. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Chris Boucher's checked in for Juan Hernangomez. He doesn't get the second one. Toronto leading by 5. Lets a floater go. Trent gets the bucket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now Maxey. Harris outside. They could use a bucket, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
One of the steadier performers in this league, Harris with a nice bucket.
Barnes against Maxey. Pass to Boucher. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Melton. Defended by Trent. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Barnes outside. Passes it to Trent. Maxey against Barnes. And he converts the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The 76ers trail by 4. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey against Barnes. Harris outside. Pass to Thibault. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
Barnes kicks to Trent. And the pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Embiid. Nobody near Barnes. They get it back. It's Trent on the wing. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Thibault.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Offensive rebound. Here's Harris. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Look at Harris's dedication, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Maxey with it. Pass to Embiid. Over Boucher. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's good from Barnes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And Philadelphia also making a switch. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. Barnes hits them both. Now here's Melton. To the middle, out to Harris from 20 feet out. And they get it back. Second chance shot. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And Toronto making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And, you know, D'Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Siakam passes to Barnes. From deep, Trent. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Thibault for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Harden can't hit. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a one-point game. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Thibault on the wing. Looking to get it going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Ken Burge is checked in for Juan Hernangomez. Maxi's checked in for the 76ers. He hits the second from the line.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Harden left side. Harris outside. Harden's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Barnes outside. Passes it to Trent. Siakam up top. Anunoby in the corner. 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Out to the right wing. Outside Maxey. He feeds it to Embiid. He gets it in there. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Basket good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Barnes against Maxey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from VanVleet. 1:16 left in the game. Maxey against Van Vliet. Now here's Embiid. T right on him. Stolen by Van Vliet. Harris against Siakam. In the air. Got a piece of it. And here's Maxey. Thibault kicks to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent. He can't hit that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And Harris drops them both.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
There's Porter with the 3. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Well, they were smart to look for you, man, because you had it going on, man. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time